Hey folks, this is Gary Stein from eXp Realty and Beckenstein LLC, Home Developing. I'm about to give you a tour of this house on 45 Lowell in Mountain Lakes. And I just have to do a disclaimer ahead of time because I am not objective about this house. I'm very OCD, as is my design partner, Pete Lenz. I am so in love with how magnificent this restoration went. I will not be able to contain my enthusiasm, and I apologize for that. But this was a total labor of love, and the designing of this house is one of the most one of the most satisfying things I think I've ever done in my life. I won't tell you what those other things are because they might not be appropriate. But this gorgeous house is a Hapgood house. If you live in Mountain Lakes, you know what that is. If you don't, you might not know. Herbert Hapgood really was the architect in several ways. He was the guy who came up with the concept for a kind of cross between an arts and crafts house and a craftsman colonial, and he built over 400 of these in Mountain Lakes. They are historic, gorgeous throwbacks to another time, and many people like us, except I think we did it really, 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 really well, have given it all the 2020 upgrades that this house could possibly need. I'll give you as much detail as I can without overdoing it, but I can't promise I won't overdo it because I'm just in love with this place. It's like the first one that we've done that I feel like I could move into. But my wife and I, we have grown children. It doesn't make any sense to move into this palatial estate. Okay, here's the front porch. This is like a southern lemonade porch with a fan, lighting equipment. Look, this is going to get a little bit monotonous if I wind up saying to you that everything except the foundation and some of the framing, everything else is brand new. Electric, plumbing, everything, appliances, hinges, everything that could possibly be done to this house, we have done. So you can see that a real Hapgood house has a plaque built in 1915 and building number 378. We're going to walk in here now. And the living room is to die for. There's a beautiful view when you walk in of the living room and dining room, separate formal dining room. Those stairs lead to incredible bedrooms. There's a powder room over here off to the side of the living room. There wasn't one in this house when we first got it, but how many people really want their guests to go upstairs to use the bathroom? I know that we don't. Fireplace, completely restored. Outside, gorgeous. Look at that. Amazing. There are all new Anderson windows throughout. The crown molding in the dining room existed, but some of it was damaged. We redid all the crown molding, and in fact, in areas where it didn't exist in the house, we put crown molding just about everywhere. Let's go into the kitchen. Every realtor wants to say to you, you should have seen this place before it was renovated. But I just want to say, you should have seen this place before it was renovated. I can't even describe it. The kitchen. I'll come back to the butler's pantry that we just passed. Really high ceiling in half of this kitchen. This existed. This is what it was like in terms of the thumbprint. But we took advantage of every piece of usable space in here to create something, I think, again, I said it, I'm prejudiced, I think beyond inviting. Quartz countertops, all new appliances, all new custom cabinets. That goes right to the ceiling because it just needed to be that imposing. That's a bottle of Endust. Sorry, that wasn't supposed to be there because I come here a lot and I clean. Again, it's part of the good and bad of being an obsessive personality. We're going to go up to the second floor. So there's a landing here from the kitchen that goes into the dining room, into the living room. And again, that's a view from up here on the landing. The whole house is filled with hardwood. Some of it is the original wood, especially on the third floor. And we filled in where necessary, sanded everything, stained it, and it all looks really, as far as I'm concerned, magnificent. On the second floor, we have the master suite. We have a gigantic bedroom and a beautiful hall bathroom and laundry room, which I'll show you in a second. But I got to do this over. Let's experience the master suite together, shall we? So, here it is, master suite. Here we have a door that leads to the front deck. We've got 2 decks in this house. I'll show you the rear one later. I have to get my leaf blower and get rid of all of these twigs later. But this is what you're looking at from your master suite, maybe when you have coffee in the morning. And as you know, I sound like I'm writing the description of a house for the listing services, but truly, this is where you could have your morning coffee or your evening snack or your evening libation or whatever you want to do. And there's a door just like this in the master bath. Bathtub, beautiful stall shower with a marble seat. And again, you've got the door here in the bathroom that leads out to this very, very large deck. The deck existed, we just completely redid it. This whole house is loaded with everything. Walk-in closet, really beautiful. It's got 2-zone heating, air conditioning. Here's the laundry room. This didn't exist. We stole part of another room to be able to put a laundry room on the second floor where the bedrooms begin. It seems to make more sense these days. This is the whole bathroom. I think it's beautifully done, but I have to tell you what I think. This is the only salesy thing I'm going to say. I think that what we did with the bathroom, besides all new floors and ceilings and fixtures and everything, is that, don't thank me, but with this house, in every bathroom, I'm including a roll of toilet paper. Now this in itself may be a selling feature like no other, because you're getting 3 rolls of toilet paper, forgive me, 4 rolls of toilet paper, and on today's market, I can't even estimate the cost of that. Beautiful stall shower, all new subway tile, gorgeous. You know, like I said, I can live here. I'm sorry I did this for other people, but you're gonna love it for you. That's what matters. This is the second floor bedroom, which is really, really huge. Look at all the windows. It really is beautiful. This room only had this little tiny closet right here. That isn't good enough for today's families. In every one of the bedrooms, we built more closet space. Look at that. Very big, very useful. This bedroom overlooks the gorgeous deck. I will show you all of that when we go outside a little bit later. Oh my God, I'm already up to 8 minutes and I haven't really shown you half. Okay, we're going up to the 3rd floor. This is where a lot of the floors were original and we kept them. And also, before I move any further, everybody will tell you that they've got a great 3rd floor, and it's usually a floor with dormers and a center aisle that you can walk in, and happily you can smack your head on the dormers left and right. This is a real 3rd bedroom with real ceiling heights, and the bedrooms are pretty sizable. Take a look at this one. We built that closet, of course. That's looking out to the front of the house. Huge bedroom. Right here, gorgeous floors. They glisten, don't they? 3rd bedroom on this floor. Oh, I'd like to thank my partner in crime, Pete Lenz, for helping pick out every single fixture in this house, including the hinges. On the 3rd floor, we've got a pretty big bathroom. Double vanity, just like in the master on the 2nd floor. And that's beautiful. You don't need to see that. But I will tell you, there is toilet paper right next to it. We built an office. You don't have to use it as an office. It could be a nursery. It could be whatever you want it to be. And again, windows everywhere. All right, we are going down to the basement. The basement was an unfinished mess. That was a big deal. We reinforced the entire house in the basement. We built rooms down there. Because we stole a bedroom from the second floor to make a giant master suite, we did add a bedroom to the basement, along with a family room. So let's go to the lower level. Oh, the lights are off, unprepared. It was important to me to try to hold on to some of the historic the historic value of the house is pretty obvious, but I wanted to leave some of the appointments of this house. So that's a piece of the original foundation, and we just wanted to include it because it's a really pretty design feature. It's been sealed several times to make sure that it never powders and disintegrates. But look at this room. Call it a family room, call it a rumpus room if you're my age, call it a playroom for your kids, call it beautiful. Whatever you want to do with this room, it's yours, you don't have to tell us. Okay, again, a landing that goes to the other side. This is a Bilko door that leads to the outside. You will recognize it as the real Bilko door that was used in The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz was shot in this house, and that's just the only untruth I'm willing to tell you on this tour. That was not true. Okay, we have a closet here. We built all of these closets that lead to this back bedroom. Now, like I said, it's a legal bedroom down here on this floor. Lots of closets and an escape. And you don't want to make this a bedroom. We just wanted to give you the choice, because if it's an au pair room for you, a nanny room, for in-laws, for laws, whatever you want, we made it available. We tried to think of everything that you could use here for your family, and we did the best we could. No, we did better than that. We really did. All right, I haven't even shown you the garage yet, and this video is going way too long. It's longer than Gone with the Wind. I gotta pick up the pace. Here we go. Here's the garage. Brand new openers. That's because these stores didn't have any. They are brand new. Side pull, beautiful. We're back out into the driveway, long driveway out to the road. Kids are yelling. Kids are yelling. The neighborhood is alive. So here are the steps that go up to the deck that's off the kitchen. And remember, there's another deck off the master bedroom upstairs. Here's our backyard. It's very pretty, and I do want to tell you something about the street behind. There's a pathway that leads to what's called the Torn. And the Torn is a giant reservation park. It's gorgeous. My wife and I are there all the time. So you can see that it's got 2 units. Air conditioning, multi-zone, 2 compressors outside. I tell you the truth. Wizard of Oz doors, sorry, right there. Side yard is very, very long. And we are now, I'm picking up the pace. I'm picking up the pace. We're back out front, and we've made it. If you made it through this video and you loved what you saw, you might just want to make an appointment to come and see this house yourself. We are showing it. Look where I landed, right here on the information for you to see this gorgeous house. Please call. Hope you enjoyed the video. I lost 5 pounds.